following the latest trends in downsizing, upsizing, and a part of this is that people are really looking at what do you really need to survive these days. And there's a young couple out of San Diego, quite impressive. They built a 250 square foot house, tiny house, just by watching YouTube videos. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Saul.
And I'm Trish.
Welcome to our tiny house. One unique feature of our tiny house is that we have a vintage 1950s mini cast iron clawfoot tub.
We got these cabinets secondhand from a family who was doing a home renovation. We just put a fresh coat of paint and new hardware, and it made them just good as new.
Our couch has two additional functions. It has storage underneath, as well as turns into a daybed if you were to have company over.
We got our floors from another home renovation, and they were completely free.
Due to building a drop axle trailer, the wheel wells actually come higher into the cabin. We hid them behind these two panels right here, giving us a narrow space in between, which we opted to build a his and hers door.
Thanks for stopping by.
And Trish and Saul Martinez are with us now in their adorable tiny house in San Diego. So good to see both of you. So the 250 square feet, could you have ever imagined that you could live in a space that size?
I've always never really needed anything too big. For me, just whatever I needed was more than good enough. I grew up in the Philippines, so I'm kind of used to that kind of mindset already.
Saul, what about you?
The same. We've always had to live with other people. So, I mean, to have our own space, even though it's small, it doesn't feel that small.
Right. When I first read your story, I hadn't seen the video yet. And when I was like, okay, what could this possibly look like? It is adorable. It really is. I mean, you have everything that you need. Other than the bathtub, I'm so in. The bathtub is a little small for me, but I am in on this. What's been, I guess, for you, the most surprising thing in living in a space that small?
That's a good question. We were just talking about this, that living in it for a year, surprisingly, there hasn't been that big of a transition for us. I think maybe one of the biggest ones is not having your convenient hot water heater, for example.
So do you have hot water? You don't have hot water?
We have a hot water heater, but the electrical power takes a lot more than what our house can accept right now. So we don't have a hot water. We don't have hot running water, I guess. We have running water, but It's just cold.
Well, listen, it's an interesting decision. I know you saved a lot of money, especially you're in California. The real estate prices there are incredible. I'll have to come to visit.